Hey folks, I have kayak fished since 1998, and over a quarter century of kayak fishing, I have rigged hundreds of kayaks with depth finders, motors, camera mounts, electronics, everything you can imagine I've rigged. And this next Boonedox product that I'm going to show you how to assemble, I'm really excited about for my own personal use, because a lot of the rigging that I've done has been here on the ground or in really awkward positions that make it difficult. So what we have here is the Boonedox Adjustable Rigging Stand. This one's the Pro model, and it has these larger wheels. The difference between the Pro and the standard model is with the standard you get these casters. The casters do pivot, so you have that advantage, but I know that where I'm rigging and where I'm moving kayaks around, moving it from where I rig it to the back of a pickup truck, you know, I have the need for all-terrain wheels where I'm rigging, so I've chosen the Pro. Let's take a look at the components and dive right in assembling this. So these two big U-shaped bars are the frame of the rigging stand. They're called the rigging stand supports. These two extrusions here, these flat ones, are the rigging stand groovy base. You're going to take this hardware here, a series of button cap screws, flat washers, lock washers, and track nuts, and that's what you're going to use to attach that extrusion to this frame. The wheels go on these wheel assembly parts, and they go on there with these D-rings right here. Tying it all together, keeping it snug on the frame, you have a set of bungees. I've already put one together. I like to use a set of vice grips there just to mash that on there, and of course you have some branding there in the decals. Finally, you have these two adhesive foam strips that go along the top bunk. Alright, so let's grab the flat extrusion, and I've already kind of put these together in order, where the cap screw gets a split washer, then a flat washer, and we're going to grab one of these bases right here. Let's put this set of hardware in these holes right here. We'll put the track nut on the back side there, not all the way, just keep it loose so that you can you have the clearance to slide it in. I'll get that second one in there. So you see those tracks? We're going to line that up with the track nut, slide it on there. All right, got that lined up in there, and we'll grab the Allen key and go ahead and tighten these down, get this nice and snug, and then we're going to repeat that times 4. Alright, with our frame built, let's move on to the wheels. You're going to take one of these, put the D-ring on the inner hole. There's 2 sets of holes in this. Then you can take a wheel. I like to put it with the convex side out. And we're going to take another D-ring, and that's just going to secure the wheel. So next, you're going to put this end into the extrusion. You may have a little bit of resistance halfway down because of this nut right there. It's okay if you want to just take rubber mallet and just tap it into place. Lift that D-ring up underneath so you're not damaging that as it's going down. All right, that one's on there. So this is the last of the 4. and we're gonna put the bungees on next. So the bungee assembly is really designed to draw the wheels in and make sure that they stay in. I know that we had to use the rubber mallet to get it in there. They may loosen up with time, and the bungee really just makes sure that they don't walk off of this base frame right here. You're gonna take this little collet and this hook that goes on the end. You're gonna shove the end of the bungee on there. It's gonna shove all the way up in there. I like to use a set of pliers to mash those little triangular shapes down. And then you push this on. And again, I like this set of pliers to just compress that, and I'll rotate it halfway around. That compresses a little bit more. Gotta adjust it tighter. And that makes sure that this hook assembly on the end of the bungee is on there really secure. We'll go ahead and repeat it with the other side. Just make sure that you get this piece on there first before you do that part. All right, good to go. Let's show you what I'm doing back here. On the inner D-ring, I'm clipping it here, and it's going right down to the bottom D-ring. That's it. That's all this does. Keeps the wheels compressed. Okay, we got a rolling frame here. I'm going to take some of the Boonedox branding here and go ahead and put it right there on the frame. I got two of them. I'll do one on either side. And then the last step is we have these runners that go right on the tops of the bunks. So this is just a foam adhesive, like sea deck, marine mat, anything like that. I got one corner there, and let's see, we'll peel a little bit of that back, make sure that it's even on there. Go ahead and push one side down. We'll go ahead and peel this back. Making sure that it's centered and not wrapped at a diagonal weird angle. And yep, that keeps it from slipping. That way when you put a kayak on there, it doesn't squirt out. It's gonna hold on there real good. All right, let's repeat that for this side, and we're ready to put my kayak on there. Now, if the bunks are too wide for your kayak, that's where the adjustable part of this comes in. I'm going to remove this Wilderness Systems Attack from the rigging stand, take it off there and narrow it, because the tri-shape hull in the upper concave parts of the inside of this hull are really narrower than where I have them adjusted right now. Let's make a quick adjustment. So we're just gonna loosen up this hardware. Each one of them is getting loosened. We'll go ahead and flip this around. It's actually remarkably lightweight for what it is. Okay, let's just scooch this in, scooch that one in a little bit, then we're going to go to the other side. Okay, I think it looks good. Tighten them back up, give it a shot. It is a good idea to measure it, then you don't have to do this multiple times, but I know that boat so much, I know that I'm looking at the right width. All right, the rigging stand is complete, and I want to show you a sequence of transfers where you're moving the kayak from the groovy scupper gear to the rigging stand to the pickup truck bed. All of this is designed to really help you move your kayak around without really lifting it straight up and straining your back. Check this out. As you can see, I really wasn't having to get low and lift that up that much. Anything that's going to save your back is good. Thanks for watching this. Thanks for buying American Made. See ya.